Good morning, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Sunday, December 18th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. As we have to get through some very important news, as Ripple CEO's attorney withdraws from case, I do have the official document that we will go over as well, and then we will look at the XRP chart to see what we're looking like this morning. I know we were just south of 35 cents. As I said yesterday, we got 35, 40, whatever. Likely we're going to end up taking the down route, but we had to see how high we could go. The return rally, we would see if it could come up to 371 to retest that broken drop point, and we have not come back through there. That was a symmetrical triangle point. Slightly, it was basically a symmetrical triangle. I seen symmetrical support with the slightly off support, but 371 was the area of concern. But we'll get into that when we hit the charts. But right now, Ripple CEO's attorney withdraws from case. So XRP community attorney Nicole Tatz has filed a motion to withdraw as counsel for Brad Garlinghouse because she will no longer be associated with Clearly, Gottlieb B. Steen, and Hamilton LLP. All other counsel remain in the case. So here's what this says right now. So United States District Court, Southern District. So this was filed. Notice the motion Nicole Tatz to withdraw as counsel. Please take notice that upon the accompanying declaration, Nicole Tatz will move this court at the Daniel Patrick Millennium United States Courthouse, 500 Pearl Street, New York, New York, on a day and time to be determined by the court pursuant to the court's local civil rule 1.4. For leave to withdraw as counsel for Bradley Garlinghouse, please take further notice that other attorneys at Cleary, Gottlieb, Steen, and Hamilton LLP will continue to be counsel of record for Bradley Garlinghouse in this action, dated December 16, 2022, Washington District of Columbia. So that's the official document. And it says, I, Nicole Tatz, declare as follows, pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1746, I am a member of the Bar of the District of Columbia and am admitted to practice before the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York. On June 10, 2021, I approve the above captioned case. I respectfully submit this declaration pursuant to Local Civil Rule 1.4 of the local rules of the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York in support of my motion for leave to withdraw as counsel for Bradley Garlinghouse in this action. Following December 31st, 2022, I will no longer be associated with Clearly, Gottlieb B. Steen, and Hamilton LLP, Clearly, Gottlieb B. Matthew C. Solomon, Noel D. Bamberger, Alexander J. Jangerbini, and Samuel Lavender from Cleary, Gottlieb B. have also appeared in this action on behalf of Bradley Garlinghouse and will continue to be counsel of record. Accordingly, no delay or prejudice to any party will result from my withdrawal. No retaining or charging lien is being asserted, and copies of this motion have been provided to Mr. Garlinghouse. So that's what's going on. That's actually why the Ripple CEO has withdrawn. She left the law firm that's representing Bradley Garlinghouse. Therefore, due to the rules pursuant to the motion I showed you, she was forced to resign as of December 31st, take herself off the case. Now we can get into the charts, but it's good to give the information so you know exactly what's going on. This is standard operating procedure with somebody who leaves. Maybe she didn't get her partnership through the firm, and she finally decided to go out somewhere else and go on her own. It's not that unusual for lawyers. So right now the crypto market is on its way. It's still in the red. Bitcoin's at about 16,697. We never made any strong push. Looks like we could have put in a left shoulder, head, maybe. We might be putting in a topping reversal here as well. So if this 20-day continues to get rejected, we will have no chance to make this return push up to try to end this notion by passing back up at 17,000. Kind of saying up, you know what? We can get back up and this might not be so bad, and maybe we'll push back 17,662 and then get rejected. But with the moves we've had yesterday, I told you the volume was terrible. You cannot make up the volume. The lack of volume will kill you every time, especially on return rallies. So if this volume ends up playing out and we do get rejected here, the next level is going to be around that 16,300. And it's not that far down, like I said yesterday. It's about 400 points from here. But it's more about where we're going after that if we break that. This channel was busted and we came right down to this downtrending support, which tells me with this sidewinding bearish continuation, if we don't get any volume real quick, this is coming back down in short order to that 16,400 and 16,300 approximately. You break back through there, then you start opening up this $15,000 window. That would be the 15K, and that would help you drop down about 1,200 points if you start opening up that window. XRP's at 3502. It's done nothing this weekend. There hasn't been a lot of volume. It's a thinly traded weekend, as I've stated. Looks like a bear flag on a gigantic bear flag on another small bear flag. These are all continuation patterns. This looks no different than the one up here. Bam, 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 bam. And now it looks like it's going to sidewind down. It just continues with these continuation patterns to the downside. So we have no major level that... The only thing we have in this area is 355. If we can break 355, that would help you start returning back up. And this is the 355 point. That's why it's so important. And as you move down, it gets a little lower. We'll still say 355. You got to break that to get back within the descending triangle. You break back within the descending triangle, you can start pushing up. Now, underneath, because we have these measured in different spots, we have 345 underneath. And if you break 345, then that opens up the door to 335. Once 335 breaks, you have 318 and 287. And yes, those are my key supports underneath, because you have to break those supports and they will bounce around and dick you around all day long. Just like Filecoin, which came all the way back up to $3.40 approximately from the drop down at $2.34. So it went up $1.06. And now it's come back down about 40 cents. To cut about 35% of those profits off. But that's what I'm saying with XRP. XRP's in a very dangerous spot right now. And if you're trading and not understanding, look what XRP did. Look what XRP did last night. Does it surprise anybody what's going on here now? That's the perpetual futures. Remember when I said all charts are different? Look what BitGet's chart did last night compared to the rest, or the last 2 hours. That's perpetual futures. So you see that coming and retesting. Supposedly, what it's saying is this came all the way back up to 37.52 and retested that broken bull flag in the last 60 minutes. Do any of the other charts show that? No. So what the hell is going on with BitGet? Answer me in the comments. This is what BitGet's chart. Little manipulation going on BitGet last night. So other than BitGet bouncing up supposedly about 45 minutes ago, I mean, are we going to have the rest of these do this? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know if this was... I wasn't on BitGet earlier, so I don't know if this is true or if this is just a glitch here, but this looks like BitGet had a nice little rally for XRP. And you can see the volume that came in. You had, and this is manipulated, 373,000, 186,000 just to immediately dump on 5,600. I mean, that's just like what XLM did to retest the broken bull flag. And on BitGet, it's saying it did it. I don't see that on any other chart besides BitGet perpetual futures, honestly. Now, if we have quick little rallies and each of them do that and all of them, I don't know. None look like it. But just pay attention to BitGet. Please let me know in the comments what you think of what happened with the BitGet perpetual futures chart. As I showed the BitGet perpetual futures chart about an hour ago, and within the last hour, has broken up all the way to 37.2 and then came right back down. Lower than the other charts. So I'm not sure what's going on here. This is more the manipulation that happens on individual exchanges. This is why I like to have multiple exchanges at once so you can see everything that's going on. Look at BitGet's perpetual futures chart. No other XRP chart that I have, and I have 5 different charts, show this move. Which means if you were a holder on BitGet, you just got liquidated if you were shorting. Pretty much, I don't think it matters what your short was. That liquidated the entire bunch. If you're anything at 10x or higher, you're done. 5x, you're about 35% that dropped. So that's crazy. So please let me know in the comments what you think. Pay attention to this update and pay attention to the levels I've put out here because they're very important. We have a futures trading, thinly traded weekend that ends here shortly. We have the futures market opening, and we also have the US dollar coming back online with the bonds and everything else, commodities and such. So we need to pay very close attention to that. We ended the week on the stock market. It was terrible. We ended at 32,920. And when I look at the Dow futures, it's flat. It's hard to say right now. You can't see anything until they turn back on. So we'll see what happens later. Now, if you want to join me on my Telegram, join these amazing group of people, the 215 people that support my channel. Pay the $9.99 a month. They get the exclusive telegrams. This is one of them. Got the futures leverage trading. Got the links group so that you can get all the content. Got nature around the world. We've also got our precious metals group. It's fantastic. And it's for the people, by the people. I run this show. I don't take any paid advertising, no paid promotions, no special interest can buy me out and tell me what I need to say, when to say it, and how to say it. They can't fud me up how to talk about crypto. I'm going to tell you what I believe is the truth, and that is only possible by the 215 members of Tom's Army who joined and pay the $9.99 a month. So I can do this with no paid promotions of any kind. Join me on MEXC by XRP, no spot fees, no VPN, and no KYC in the USA. The most important thing is worldwide, no spot fees, which means you can buy and sell and not have to worry about those crazy costs to buy and sell. BitGet, same deal. Except in the USA, you're going to need to use a VPN if you're a new user. I trust that they're going to change that in the future, but they're being safe. Their Bitcoin reserves are 7-1. They have 7 times more Bitcoin than users own. It's fucking phenomenal. UPHOLD's my most trusted, but it is a bit tricky with the spot fees, so that's why I have other alternatives for you and myself. And then if you're part of Tom's Army, if you just hit the 1 year mark, make sure to check out the new 1 year badge. It's the I Told You So XRP emote badge. Stay blessed, everybody. Hashtag the FUD stops here. Period.